Hi, welcome back to SoulsMeet.
Why did we take so long?
We doubted it. Take two. SoulsMeet. You see? Oh, okay.
Wow, is the universe trying to tell us something?
What is going on?
Last week we did say this episode we broke up. Remember?
Oh my gosh, we said that.
Maybe we jinxed it.
Yeah.
We take it back.
Because we couldn't do the dance well, I think that's a sign that we have to break up.
We're not compatible anymore.
They're not compatible. Like, how can you fuck up the dance? How can I be with somebody who is fucking up the dance?
How can I be with someone that's constantly blaming me for everything?
Well, it looks like
this is the end of SoulsMeet. Souls goodbye.
Souls goodbye. Souls say bye.
Souls say goodbye.
Okay.
Well, scene. Welcome back to episode 27.
27 weeks of goofing around. Every intro. Oh my gosh.
I hope you love it as much as we do.
We do. Wow.
As always.
Is that like a new motto? I hope you love it as much as we do.
Yeah. I think we should use that as our slogan.
A slogan?
No.
Lawyer up, sweetie.
Lawyer up, sweetie is the
It will continue to be my favorite thing that she has ever said in her entire life. She said many things. I've heard her say many things, but lawyer up, sweetie. If you don't know what we're talking about, you should go to episode, I think that was like episode 20 or something.
I have no idea.
I think it was around like 19 or 20. So just go watch 19, 20, 21, and then you'll find out.
And just watch them all.
Yes. And then you can find out what we're talking about. But it was beautiful. It was poetry. Lawyer up, sweetie.
Thank you. Sometimes,
sometimes it works.
Sometimes it's good.
Sometimes it works.
Yeah, sometimes. Lawyer up, sweetie. Yeah, we have to get sweaters.
Sweaters. Oh, we're getting sweaters.
So, we're back. 2 new stories. As always, we get it from Am I the Asshole on Reddit. And we do not read the stories, just the title.
And just a surprise.
Yes.
Please surprise us, people.
Yeah, please. Because last week you embarrassed me.
Yeah, a little bit.
You embarrassed me.
The titles, we realized that the titles sounded way better than the stories.
Actual story.
The stories were like, really?
Lackluster.
Or is it that we're getting like used to messing?
No, lackluster. Yeah. No, because 2 weeks ago, go watch it.
Oh, 2 weeks ago.
No, 3 weeks. 3 weeks. It was episode 24. Episode 24
it was episode 24, yes.
Crazy.
That was a great episode.
So please go watch it. Now, am I in the wrong if I get a divorce because my wife won't stop blaming me for my father and brother-in-law's deaths? In fact, I think you need a divorce. But let's read the story. A couple of years ago, I was out with my father. What?
I'm just like, she said my
father, her father and brother.
Okay, both in-laws, both.
Yeah.
Because I was like, my father and brother-in-law?
No.
Okay.
A couple of years ago, I was out with my father and younger brother-in-law on a guy's night out when a freak accident happened. Someone lost control and crashed right into us. My brother-in-law died on the spot, while my father-in-law fought for a couple of days in the hospital before he too passed. I broke my arm and leg and almost died, but somehow I made it. Oh my God. This has destroyed my wife completely. The woman I knew and loved and married isn't here right now. She was a huge daddy's girl. She loved him and they used to talk on the phone every single day. And every time he'd see or talk to me, he'd always tell me to take good care of his girl. She also loved her younger brother. He was 14 years younger than her, so he was like her first baby. Her mood changes every other day now. Sometimes she's her old caring self, and other times she can't even look at me, and she'd scream and cuss at me all day long, and she'd blame me for everything. It's hard for me because I loved them too. I loved her dad more than my own absent father, and her brother was like a little brother to me. I still see my father-in-law in that car next to me, with blood coming out of his mouth and with cuts all over him, and I still see my dead brother in the back. And her blaming me for all of it all the time makes it a million times harder. She doesn't want to go to couples therapy or any sort of therapy with or without me. But I've been going, but with her blaming me, it's basically not doing anything to help me. I still love my wife to death, and I want to keep my promise to my late father-in-law to take care of his little girl, but I can't do it anymore. It's too painful. And I believe it'd be better for her to not live with the person she blames for destroying her family. And I think it'll be better for me too, and it might finally let me move on. Should I do it, or should I give her another chance? I don't want to put her through even more pain, but I think this would help the both of us.
Wait, I have a question because I might have missed it.
Yes.
Does he explain why she blames him? Like,
No.
was
No.
he the one who?
Well, it says he said it was a freak accident. He never said if it was
his fault.
Their fault, or
he said that the other person lost control. So
right.
It doesn't sound like it's his fault specifically,
but he was driving, from what I understand.
Okay, but it wasn't about like, oh, he was drinking, or
well, they were out. They were on a guy's night out.
Right.
And a freak accident happened. Someone lost control and crashed into us.
Okay.
So the specifics of how and what happened are not there.
Not there. So we don't know exactly what she means by it's your fault. Not that it makes any sense, but I just wanted to know if it was like maybe I could have missed some information about like, oh, you insisted on going out that night. You know how people sometimes attach to certain realities and be like, this is it.
Yeah,
that's why. But okay. Piedra, papel o tijera. 1, 2, 3. This girl. Did I make the same choice that I made last video?
Yours the second time. Not the first time.
Not the first time you chose paper.
At this point, what I think we should do is just let me go first. And avoid feeling the shame.
You go with the take. I know. You go with the take, and then I'll just have to fight it. Well, no. Yes. I will never get tired of fighting for my chance.
So inspirational. So, are you in the wrong for wanting to get a divorce? I don't think so. Mm-mm. And I would have said yes if it wasn't for you mentioning that you already suggested couples therapy and therapy for her, and she turned it down. I don't know what else you could do. I don't know if there's anything else you can do if she's not accepting the help. If she's that convinced that it was your fault, it's so difficult because I can only imagine the pain that she's in, losing her father and her brother. But it doesn't excuse the behavior, to be honest. We don't know the details, but it sounds like it wasn't your fault. And for her to be constantly, like if it's a constant thing and then you have the mood swings, sometimes she's good and sometimes she's not. I also don't know how long it's been.
Yeah, no, I think it's a few years ago, he said, right?
Yeah, I think it's been long enough, because I was also going to say if it's fresh, give her some time. But if it's been if it's been long enough and she's still in her mind, it's still your fault, and she's refusing any sort of help, there's literally nothing you can do at this point. I'm sure you've tried everything. I'm sure you've tried having conversations about it. And like you said, you're also going through the loss.
Yeah.
It's not just her. Not excusing her pain. It was her blood, but you said it yourself. He was more of a father to me than my absent father, and the brother was like a little brother to me. So you're also going through this. You also, I'm sure, are dealing with the trauma of being in that car, almost dying yourself, and then seeing 2 dead people in that car. I cannot imagine the amount of trauma that you have. And I'm so happy that you are getting the help that you need. But I agree with you. I don't think that this is a situation that's going to help you let go and heal.
Yeah.
And it sucks for your marriage, but I think that the divorce is the right thing to do. And sorry, one more
No, no,
thing.
it's okay.
Just, you know, as hard as it is for her, you know, I'm sure seeing you and being reminded of what happened is not easy for her either.
No.
She's dealing with it her own way, which is not the right way, but it's just not good for any of you.
No.
So
So the thing with these stories is that you can't really go into like a different take because it's just so.
yeah, this is too
What am
long.
I supposed to fight here? Like, I think it was a very, it was very telling the way that he wrote the last question. He said, like, should I? He said something about like, should I give her a chance? And the thing with all of this is like, there isn't really a chance because she's really not working together with it. Like, she's not asking you for one. Like, she's not saying, unless I missed something, but I don't think she's saying like, I want to work on this. Like, it sounds like she has a very heavy depression, which makes total sense. But at some point, you do have to work on yourself so you can get out of the, I'm not going to say get out of it. Let's just put it like, so you can survive, because I feel like that's why they call the survivors of a person, because you're surviving this person. Like, in this case, like, you're surviving being in this world without your father and your brother, and that must be the most difficult thing to do. We are daddy's girls too, so it's like, only
Yeah.
to think about that is just so painful. And the
No.
way that this happened, but you also went through a lot, and it doesn't sound like right now she has the capacity to even be a partner to you, uh, a good company to you, a support to you as well, the same way that you can be a support to her. And it doesn't sound like you're a team, at least right now. And yes, we're very pro. If you're new in this channel, we are very pro marriage. We'll be like, there are things that can be discussed and talk, and like,
Yeah.
let's keep going, like, you can do this, right? But in this situation, it's such a hard situation. If you really think that you've done everything that you can, you've suggested therapy, you've done therapy yourself, you've done all of the different things, and you still feel that she's really not really giving you a little bit of that feeling of like, okay, we're together in this. Like, she needs the therapy to move. Like, it sounds like she needs it to move forward, to be able to identify when she's just like getting, like, she's trying to blame somebody, and it sounds like she's stuck in that stage of grieving. She needs to get out of that stage of grieving, and the only way to do it is like actually being intentional about it.
Yeah.
And if it's been a long time, it sounds like she needs help with it. So this is not something that she'll be able to do on her. I don't think she'll be able to do it on her own. I think
No,
she's gonna need
she
help.
can't. Yeah.
And if she's not accepting that help, I don't blame you for saying, I need to find my own path.
Yeah.
Because it sounds like she's choosing one. She's choosing the one of staying at blaming you. She's choosing that path of, I don't want to deal with these emotions farther than that, and understanding that I do nothing. Like, even if it was his fault, even imagine, even if he actually, I don't know, like, I'm pretty sure you didn't mean to kill them. Obviously, like, you didn't mean
Yeah, of
to.
course.
I don't know. Is it that you were drinking? You said in the story that
It was a
the
guy's night
other
out, and the other
person,
person lost control.
the other person lost control of the car. So that implies that you might have not been the cause of it, and we're choosing to believe that. But if even, I don't know, maybe for her, I was thinking sometimes it's like, oh, you insisted on going, like, you wanted to go out.
Yeah.
Or like, maybe my dad didn't want to go out, and you said that you really wanted to, and like, that's why they went out with you. Like, even if it was something like that, or again, you drank, and obviously if you're drinking, it would be much more difficult for you to even try to do something different, like a different maneuver, so it could be okay. What, like, it happened. It already happened. In if the woman, if she's married to this guy who's also going through this, like, you have to get through it together. Like,
Yeah.
there's nothing you can do. It wasn't that you took a knife and you kill these people. Like you didn't kill them. Like
Yeah.
it's a situation for something that we don't know how it happened, but she's choosing a path. I don't blame you for trying to choose a different one in which you can find your healing, because that must be so hard to carry.
Of course. Of
Right?
course.
Knowing that you were there and like
You saw
those
everything and
images.
yeah. That's horrible.
So yeah, I'm not, again, if it's been a long time and she's not accepting
She's
this
not
help,
accepting it. That's the thing. If she's not going to accept the help, then there's nothing you can do there.
mm-hmm.
There's nothing that you need to do there, honestly.
Okay, we'll do the next one. Sorry about that.
So sad.
Okay. Am I in the wrong for telling my friend she has a God complex? Oh, am I in the wrong for telling my friend she has a God complex? Background. A few years ago, I broke off our friendship because she was bullying me to believe a conspiracy theory as fact, not fiction. I warned her that if she kept it up, it would break our friendship, and she pressed it anyway. I got up and I walked out without looking back. A couple of months ago, we reconciled, with her claiming she has changed. Fast forward to a conversation last week. She put forth several conspiracies as fact, and when I disagreed, she refused to present any fact. only more conspiracies or rumor. Then told me to go do my own research to prove her right. This is a common tactic she uses. Makes I'm so sorry for laughing, but this is actually funny.
Oh God.
Okay.
Okay.
This is a common tactic she uses. Make some outlandish statement, unsupported by any fact. I can't. And then, wait. Okay. Unsupported by any fact. And then, when pressed for facts, turn it around on me to research it. The direct implication is, I'm right, you're wrong, and your research will prove it.
Oh God.
This is messed up on the face of it. But I took her up on it and did my research to prove her wrong. I sent her the digital proof of actual historical documents.
Oh God.
Which she dismissed as forgeries. Why is this so funny? Everything online is a lie to her.
Oh my God.
I told her that since I presented my proof, she needed to present hers. She flat out refused, using the excuse I wouldn't believe her anyway. I told her that isn't how things work. That if she makes a statement, she should be prepared to back it up with proof, and that I did as she instructed by providing mine.
What the?
She persistently refused to provide any proof or any source to back up her position. I told her it was disrespectful to make a wild statement and, when challenged, refuse to provide proof when she expects you to go do research. She always states, I don't accept what people tell me as fact. I have to see it for myself. I told her that her constant refusal to offer facts, sources, means she has none, that her source is her say, and used her own words against that. She couldn't possibly have seen anything for herself, yet expects me to believe everything she tells me as fact. This is when I told her she has a God complex for thinking she's infallible and never admits to being wrong even when confronted with evidence. I told her that because she lied about one thing, it is incumbent upon me to dismiss everything else she tells me. Sort of like fruit of the poison tree. So, did I overstep by telling her she has a God complex? That is your question.
Okay, yes.
I'm sorry, mi amor, if you're seeing this. That is your question? I think we need to explain maybe why this is funny.
Okay.
What are you guys doing?
This is so pointless. I'm sorry. This is so pointless.
So
Why are you
pointless.
Okay, let's just go into it because
Yeah, no, sorry, we're not doing 2 takes. Like,
no, okay. Well, yeah, I just like, you know what it reminded me of?
what?
This whole back the words they're using.
Mm-hmm.
Abe from Marvelous Mrs. Maisel. Like
He
would be so mad.
He'll be
He
this
would
friend.
be the research, like he would do research
He'll
and
be
throw
like,
it back and like,
you
okay,
can't
you
be
give
telling
me
me
facts.
this.
Yeah, and then the other one is Mrs. Mitch.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
that's why I was dying in my head because I was like, I can see Abe saying this stuff, but this is so pointless.
I think I'm so sorry to interrupt you. I'm just gonna say one thing. You guys are losing money. Tell me you're lawyers and just go practice law.
Yeah.
And just do this for a living. Because why?
Why are you? Listen, I'm someone that I believe conspiracy theories.
She
I
does.
am someone who believes it. I'm not gonna go and convince someone else that I'm right. I don't care. I believe what I believe. But for you to be like entertaining it, it bothers you so much. Why are you entertaining it? Why are you actually going out of your way to do research? And then telling her, here are my... Like, I'm sorry. I'm thinking, the amount of work you have to do to find historical documents...
Oh my god. Haven't you guys ever heard of agree to disagree?
Yeah. What kind of friendship is this?
You need to be so right. Like, no, like at some point you lost me. Like I was reading it and you lost me because I was like, how many times do you guys both, the person who's writing it and I think you're both wrong.
Yeah.
Like, what type of friendship? Like, why is your friendship one that focuses so much on who's right about something,
about a conspiracy theory?
About a conspiracy theory
that you don't even want to share what it is.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I was waiting to
you
find out what is so important. What conspiracy is so important that you guys need to argue and do research about.
And also, like, growing in life is also understanding the things that are like don't really need, are not necessary for a friendship to move forward. If you already knew that you guys end up in this situation, just don't do it anymore. Like, don't, if you know that this tribal, is that how you say that? Like tribal topics? Trivial topics are a thing for you, then don't talk about them. Just know, you have to know your friend and know, okay, these are things, not that you can't talk about it, but I'm saying, like, we already know that when we talk about these things, we end up in this thing. It's fine. It's okay to have different perspectives about things. If you tell me one person thinks that it's okay to kill somebody and the other person says it's not okay to kill somebody, then that's different. You know, this is moral things. But
it's seriously, I agree. I'm like, if you know this is not a topic that you should be talking about, why are you talking about it again?
Why are you talking about it again?
And why are you entertaining it? Why are you talking about it again? And why are you entertaining it?
You're going to end up in the same situation.
You've already stopped being friends because of this. So either let it go or just don't be friends with this person. If this is something that you can't help yourself to talk about for some reason, don't be friends with this person. Literally. But this is so ridiculous. Like, why are you wasting time doing research?
You're wasting so much time. And like, I get it. Like, sometimes you can end up in like conversations with people where you just go like, oh, well, that's not how I see it. And like, maybe you can be like, no, this is actually what I found. But the second and the minute that the other person doesn't believe what you're saying, that's it.
That's it.
We're done.
Leave it.
Especially if you are so stuck in your ways. Like, to give you an example, I'm going to put this as an example.
Okay. We
have different beliefs per se as to what happens after we die.
Yes. Oh, look at us.
Oh, we're going to get mad. Like, no. Like, I take when she talks about her belief, I take a second to be like, okay, let me think about this. Okay, like, and understand it. And some of it I can be like, okay, let me. And then she's also asked me, like, you. I mean, I'm just. It's a conspiracy theory. So we're not even talking about like what you guys think it's right or wrong. No, it's just a conspiracy
It's
theory.
a conspiracy theory.
Why do you need to be right? Like, you just keep
I
talking.
know both of them just have this serious need of being proven right. You both have a God complex.
Thank you. That's what I was gonna say. I'm like, are you really asking that? No. Like, the question should be, do we both have a God complex?
Yes. The answer is yes.
Yes. Especially with these conspiracies that, mi amor, you're losing time in your life, wasting time in your life.
How are you ever going to prove that this is or is not a conspiracy theory?
I'm having some in my mind that I'm just like, okay, I'm picturing one. Picture one.
Yes.
Do you really think we'll be able to know?
Never.
That's why they're conspiracy theories, because people believe that they could probably, and maybe
in the future,
one or two, but out of the whole array of conspiracy theories out there, the chances
that one is going to be proven at some point.
Maybe our grandchildren. Train your grandchildren to argue between each other, and then they'll be like, "Grandma was right.
My grandma was right.
Granny told me." No, guys, go eat an ice cream.
No, just don't be friends. Clearly, you can't.
My new advice:
go eat ice cream.
Just go eat ice cream.
What if people have dairy?
They're all. I need that. Something you can like these days, in this day and time. Cashew base ice cream, sorbet, so many different ways of doing this. Like,
what if they just don't like ice cream?
Ice cream is the best thing that can happen to anybody.
But I wouldn't say, yeah, let's go for ice cream.
Okay. Let's go for, what would you like?
Like a dessert type of thing? I would eat brownies.
Brownies, yeah. Go eat a brownie. Yeah, who can say no? I know people who will say no to a brownie. I was gonna say ice cream again.
People have problems. What can I say?
Just go
eat something you like eating.
Yeah.
And stop talking about conspiracy theories.
Guys, life is so much more than that.
Your friend is right. Whatever conspiracy theory that is, your friend is right.
You're not gonna win an award.
Move on.
They haven't made up that award.
We can make it up.
But for real, people out there, I beg you.
Go eat some ice cream.
Go eat some ice cream. Okay, I'm gonna make it political. I come from a country where we come from a country where families got completely separated because of their political beliefs. I'm not gonna go farther than that because
we don't need to.
It's gonna be banned by YouTube. But completely separated. It allowed people. It's been 25 years, and it allowed people to actually get divided. And at the end of the day, everybody ended up in the same situation. Because whatever happens to one happens to another one. Things like that happen. Why? What for? That's when I learned that. I'm like, what for? What for?
Who cares? Let people believe what they want to believe, and you believe whatever you want to believe. Who cares? If it affects you that much, then don't be friends with this person. That's all I can say.
We needed to get there. Yeah. Thank you. That's it. What do you want us to say? That you're right? That she has a God complex? Or that, no, you're not wrong. You should have, say it to her.
Good for you.
No, just choose if you want to have this argument.
Or this friendship.
That's
it.
Wow.
Oh, thank you.
I am also beautiful.
Wow. God complex. Thank you for joining us. We'll see you next week.
See you next week.